QZilla's world. Oh yeah. Man, one thing I get asked from a lot of people that know me, maybe you guys don't really know me like that, more than, how did you get that motor in the Kraton? How did you get gearing? How did you do that? How fast did you go? Was, how did you escape Hurricane Katrina unscathed, even though you only left 2 hours before the storm? Well, it's a long story and a short story. And to understand what happened to Hurricane Katrina, you have to go back. The week before Hurricane Katrina, they had a previous hurricane. I can't remember what it was called, but they gave out all the warnings. Oh, it's going to be the worst hurricane ever. It's going to be the big one. Everybody's going to be flooded. It's going to be the worst hurricane ever. And what happened was everybody evacuated the entire city. Then almost everybody evacuated the entire city. Poor people, rich people, medium class, whatever. We didn't evacuate. A few of us didn't evacuate. We actually grilled on that day because it ended up being like one of the best weather days of the year. It was cool, nice and weather and everything. So we ended up grilled and nothing happened. So then you got to fast forward the next week, a week later. What happened was a week later, they give the same things and they tell everybody, hey, guess what? It's going to be the big one. And now after they've already boycotted Wolf the first week, now a lot of people didn't heed the warning the second time, which I was one of those people. And the backtrack even before the hurricane, that Friday, I was manager of a medical clinic. And I was making a lot of money, probably almost more money than I'm making now. I had 3 cars. And 2 of my cars in the parking lot, they didn't have registration on them. So the apartment complex ended up getting one of my vehicles towed. And I didn't know, because I got 3 cars, so I don't drive 2 of them. So I didn't notice right away. So I ended up going to the office and asking them about my car, and they said they towed it. And got into a big shootout with them, knocked a few papers off the desk and things of that nature. They kicked me out the office, said don't come back. But then I had to go back because they didn't tell me where my cars were towed at. So I had to go back and get my cars, find out where the cars were towed at so I can go and get them and then bring them back in, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So when I went back the second time, they told me, get out of here, we're going to call the police. So then I got upset, and then, I ain't going to say I ramsacked the office, but, I made a big, huge commotion. They called the cops on me, and I got away. I left again. But me being cocky, I walked away from the office, and, since I got 3 cars, they don't know which car I'm in. And I drove by the office, and they didn't know who I was because I was in another car. And I rolled down the window and told and waved at them like, gotcha, like that. And then they told the cops, hey, there he goes right there. So the cops chased me down, got me, put me in jail for disturbing of the peace. This is Friday before Hurricane Katrina hits on Sunday. So it was like $90 to bond out of jail. And I don't know if you ever been in there, man. It was Armageddon in there. It was only $90 to bond out of jail. I had to pay, they were taking so long, I called my auntie and she bonded me out too for like $90. So I paid $90 online to a bondsman, and my auntie paid $90. And you gotta realize they're saying the hurricane is coming too, all right? So it's like you damn don't want to get out of there. So it took about 36 hours for me to get out. That's how long it took for me to get out for over a $90 disturbing the peace charge. So now it's Saturday night. I got out, they released me, and when I'm in the lobby, I ran into a few friends, some lady friends or something that I knew. They gave me a ride home from jail. So we came to the house, kicked it, had a great time and everything. So I'm super tired or whatever. I just got out of being in jail, have had a little small party at my house. So on Sunday, they're giving out all these warnings again, like the first hurricane. Hey, it's the worst hurricane ever. And I'm like, man, whatever, I ain't got time for that, right? So my auntie calls me at 6:30 p.m. and she cried and pleaded me, say, Quentin, please leave. And so I was like, okay, I guess I'll go ahead on and leave right now. So it's 6:30 now. The hurricane hits around 9 o'clock. So it's 6:30 now. So I jump in my car because the police were cool. Let's go back to that. When they arrested me and took me, they allowed me to take my car back to my apartment, and then they took me from there to the jail. So you know what I'm saying? So when I got back to my apartment, my car was still there. But so I don't even have like half a tank of gas in my car. So I'm driving out to the city. I go to a gas station. The city is desolate. Everybody's gone. It's raining now. So you know the storm is almost hit. It is raining now when I get ready to leave. So I'm at the gas pump. And I'm trying to, you know, pay, you know, how you pay at the pump with a card, even though the gas station is closed. And it wasn't working. I guess they turned the pumps off or something like that. Police comes up to me and says, boy, if you don't get out of here. So I'm leaving. I'm like, oh, man, I only got a half a tank of gas. So anyway, so I start leaving and driving. And if you know New Orleans, there's only basically 2 highways inside the city. There's I-10 and then there's 90. There's I-10 and then there's 90. They're both like, you can go east or west. And other than that, that's basically it. So I'm going east. No, I'm going west. I think I wanted to go to Atlanta, but I ended up turning the wrong way. So I ended up going, I was going to go to Dallas, where my family, my brother and mother live at, where I'm living now. So I'm driving west on I-10, and about 10 minutes after I start driving, bam, traffic. And now I'm on the bridge that's directly over the water. You got to hear this. I'm on the bridge that's directly over the water. It's 7 o'clock now. The storm it's raining. The storm is about to hit, right then and there. And I'm just sitting over the water, and I'm like, man, I don't know what to do. I'm sitting there, it's like gridlock. The cars is not moving 1 inch, we're just stopped. So as I sit there, with less than a half a tank of gas, I might be almost close to a quarter now, I see a police drives by me. The police drive by on the shoulder. The service shoulder, you know, on the left side or the right side. I can't even remember which side it was. And I was like, oh, man, that's crazy, man. I wish I could do that. So I'm still sitting there. It's 8 o'clock. It's 7:30. Just getting this. It's raining. All of a sudden, we still sitting there. Shoom, shoom, shoom. It's like 2 or 3 police officers shoot by me on the shoulder. And you know me, I'm like, So I jump on the shoulder too. I drive 20 plus miles past hundreds of thousands of people on the shoulder who are parked. And I'm just driving 20, 30 miles an hour, just 20, 30 miles an hour on the shoulder, over and over. Every now and then I would see somebody's car broke down. Maybe they ran out of gas and they're blocking the shoulder, so I had to get back in. Then I get back on the shoulder and keep riding. And so now I'm like, at least I'm from not over the water now. Now I'm close to La Place, Gonzales. I don't know if it's Gonzales, but over there, there's a Shell station. And I'm like, man, I seen all those cars run out of gas, and at least I'm not over the water, but I am still in the hurricane pathway. You know what I'm saying? And if you ever seen that bridge that I was on, after the hurricane, that bridge was disassembled. So if I'd have got caught on that bridge, I would have surely died right there in the mix. The bridge was separated in many disassembled sections. So now I'm off the bridge at least, and because I passed by, man, say maybe 100,000 people on the shoulder for drive 20, 30 minutes, driving 30, 40 miles an hour. So, and I'm like, oh man, I'm not about to run out of gas and really be stuck. So I pull off the exit. I think it's the first one past the spillway, I-10 going west, like right going toward Baton Rouge. I pull off. I didn't even know there was a gas station there. I pull off, and there's a Shell right there, and the Shell is out of gas. There's 1,000 people, maybe 2,000, 3,000 people at the gas station. There's 2,000, 3,000 people at the gas station. There's no gas. There's like lines in the convenience store, like 30 people deep in like 3, 4 lines. So as I get there, they said they're out of gas, and I look up. There's a fuel truck that pulls up just when I get there. So the fuel truck pulls up just when I get there and fills up the pump station. Now you got to realize that there's 1,000 people there trying to get this gas now. So I developed a plan of all the people in front of me. I went and got like, I think it was $75 of money that I collected from me. It was like $15 for the 5 people, each people in front of me. And then this one, gas was cheap to back in the day. I don't know, like $1, $2 a gallon. So the gas, $15 to get you some good amount of gas. So point blank is, got $75 from them, everybody in front of me. And then I put my $15, so I went and paid for $90 worth the gas at one time. The 5 people in front of me, they cause there's so many people at the gas station. If you get the pump too long, they're gonna run out of gas before you even get to pump your shit. So basically, the 5 guy got his 15. The 4th guy got his 15. The 3rd guy got their 15. The 2nd guy got their 15, and the 1st guy got their 15. And then me and I got my 15. That was like $90. And then got out of there, jumped back on the highway, going toward Baton Rouge, I-10 West, jumped back on the shoulder again, drove another 20, 30, 40 miles. I don't even know how long I drove. Past, I don't know how many people on the shoulder while they're still sitting there in gridlock. So the long and part of the story is, I get to Lafayette, which is like maybe hour and 45 minutes outside of New Orleans, and I barely get out of the pathway, like barely, like I'm driving and it's raining behind me. It's you wouldn't even believe it. I get to Lafayette, the storm kind of does another little turn or something, so it doesn't follow me, and there you go, QZilla world. I moved to Dallas, Texas. You know what I'm saying? Started doing construction. Now I run cranes. It's a great life. I can't complain. I love Dallas. I like it even more better than I like New Orleans now. But the long and the short story is, I passed at least 200,000 people by driving on the shoulder for 30, 40 plus miles. And none of them followed me. None of them followed me. And there you go. QZilla's world. Oh yeah. And hey man, this is the first time to the channel, bro. Go ahead and hit that like, the comment button, subscribe.